Okay, so unfortunately this is gonna be my second take. I was in the middle of recording and, like, I lost quite a bit of progress. I got the cafe and the diner, I got the kitchen and the refrigerator. But we're gonna try to get all that back again. I'm gonna do some fishing because I think that's what helped me to get the diner and cafe finally. So let's forage. And yeah, I said that I was gonna focus on the bridge next, but I also decided that I'm gonna try to focus on getting a milker again, a brush, a refrigerator, and a kitchen. The bridge can wait, it's just too expensive. If I get lucky again and I make a lot of money within a small amount of time, then I can do the bridge. But for now, it's better if I focus on cheaper yet more important things. But yeah, hopefully we won't have another power outage. A lot of times that happens to me, the power will go off, but it'll only be for a few seconds and then it comes back on. And the weather will be just fine too. It's not always a weather thing. So I guess sometimes someone just runs into the transformer or the power line. I don't know. I've also been slacking on my crops, so I'm probably gonna do a better job at watering them too. Yeah, I'm a bit frustrated, but maybe I can do things better now. If I get another freaking pirate treasure, I will feel a lot better, and I'll probably all my frustrations will probably just disappear, to be honest. I love that damn pirate treasure. It was a freaking godsend for me in a previous episode. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy a brush. That's probably what I'm gonna do first. Because my cow has been out of sorts, and hopefully if I brush her for a few days in a row, she'll feel better. But yeah, today was very hectic. I didn't even get much sleep last night, so I just took a nap after everything, after all the chaos was finally over. But yeah. I'm gonna see. I don't think I have them, unfortunately. But we're close. Yeah, I noticed Elliot was hanging around in this area, and he didn't. I never noticed him doing that. Oh crap. Okay. They're not there anymore. Oh well. let's just keep fishing then. Eventually they'll come around again. But yeah, I noticed Elliot was in the eastern area, and I was like, oh, he was never there before. Could this mean that I finally have the cafe? And lo and behold, I did. But unfortunately, the progress was lost because of the stupid power outage. But we'll get it back. It's just going to take some time and patience. Like I said, I was just fishing a lot, and all of a sudden, it got unlocked, so... Both of them got unlocked. So, yep. But yeah, I'll talk about what happened today. I don't like to talk as much when I'm fishing, because you have to get it on the picosecond. The correct, like, picosecond, and if you're, like, talking, it's easy to mess up. Even when you're not talking, it's still easy to mess up. If you're a picosecond too late, a picosecond too early, you're screwed either way. But yeah, I actually... Wait. What? It's all the way up again? Yeah, my dad relocated my microphone because he came in my room because he wanted to help get things straightened out for his mom to come over. So it's like a lot louder now. So I used to have to turn the mic on my OBS all the way up, but now it's like too loud if I do. Yeah, I revisited a video that I watched a few years ago, and like a reaction on it, so I cannot stop laughing about it. I don't want to even say what the video is about because it's honestly unhinged and I don't want to disturb you guys. But let's just say my sense of humor, it's in hell. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Rain. Yeah, you'll notice a massive difference between eating actual food and just living on chocolate. Ooh, we didn't get this before in this game. There. Hopefully, after I brush her for a few days in a row, she'll won't be so out of sorts anymore. Alright, one convenient thing this game does that Sunshine Islands doesn't do is you can like throw things or like interact like with things from a distance. Including like, you know, the characters. But yeah, we actually got our new iPhones ordered. And my dad paid for the early shipping, so we can get them before we go on our trip to Houston. We got iPhone 17 Pro Max. And they should come Tuesday, I believe. So that's going to be interesting. And then we went and ate at Fuddruckers. Originally, we were going to eat at Popeyes, but we decided to eat at Fuddruckers instead. Which I like Popeyes for their fries and their biscuits, but Fuddruckers is better. And then Nana came over. Yeah, that's not a really good fishing spot. And she had me try on some, you know, outfits and whatnot that she got me for the trip. And then she made me try on this outfit that I already had after we should have been done trying things on. And like it was cute, but like it had like this weird like folded fabric cap, like I don't know what it was called, but like it was, there was like a lot of like, you know, there were like things that like folded like around the neck, and like it was uncomfortable for me. And then and then I noticed my dad got upset with me because I felt uncomfortable. I didn't want to bring it up because I don't want him to think I'm just using excuses, but like he needs to understand that I have sensory issues. You know, I'm sensitive to like certain clothes and like loud noises, and you know, he just doesn't get that for some reason. Ooh, all right. Yeah, sometimes if you don't water them, the tomatoes still like grow, but sometimes you have to water them for the tomatoes to grow. Like it's weird. It's kind of confusing. Yeah. Watering crops in this game can get annoying because you have to position your character just right. When we do Sunshine Islands, it will be easier because I can actually, I don't have to just rely on, the walking like this. I can actually use the direction pad. Well, the arrow keys. Oh, okay, yeah. Since I milked her, she feels, oh, she's in a better mood now. If I can freaking brush her, like, come on, let me brush you. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Alright, good. That makes me feel better, because sometimes the cow, like, even if you're feeding them, the cows just get sick. So hopefully the brushing will prevent that. Ooh, okay, Elliot. Please tell me this means that they're there. Or at least the cafe. Cafe? Diner, alright. We got those back, at least. That makes me happy. Yeah, that does a lot better for our fullness than just those freaking chocolates. I love chocolate in real life, but in this game, oh my god, it's just a money waster. Okay, good. You know what? Just in case something unfortunate happens again, I'm just gonna freaking save. Yes, please. Okay, good. Now the cafe and the diner are officially secured. At least I didn't get those tomatoes in the last part. And I got the brush earlier, so hopefully this is our chance to do better. Yeah, and I will get a milker eventually. I just wanted to prioritize the brush first because, number one, my cow was still a calf. And number two, I needed the brush to help relieve my cow's stress. Satoshi. Sorry. I'm thinking about this really unhinged video. I don't even want to get into video because it's just disturbing, but yeah. But yeah, that's basically what happened today. We got our phone upgrades. We just need to wait for them to come in. And the good news is, it's gonna be double the storage. My iPhone 12 Pro Max is 256. The iPhone 17 Pro Max that I'm getting is 512. So yep, double the storage. I still don't know if I'm gonna be doing, you know, screen recordings from my phone. Because they're kind of a pain to maintain, so I'll probably just continue to do them from my computer. Hold on, let me take care of my cow. You know what? I'm gonna try to leave one tomato in case I can participate in the crop festival this year. It didn't work out last year because I thought I built the bridge to, you know, the festival grounds like too late. And since Felicia never came in and like told me that there was going to be a crop festival, I just assumed I built the bridge too late to activate the meadow festival. So yeah, bad mistake on my part, but oh well. We have a chance to redeem ourselves. Oh my god, stacking in this game is really weird. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about my new phone. And then, like I said, we went and ate at Fuddruckers. Then I came home, and then, Nana came, and I was tired, so I was feeling drained. I was just ready for it to be over, but, like, she kind of, like, kept, I don't want to say stalling, but, like, she kind of, like, dragged it out. Like, why would she, like, I understand the new outfits she got me, but why did she make me try something on that I already tried on before, like, I don't know. I don't understand her. I love her and all, but I do not understand my grandma on my dad's side of the family. I understand the one on my mom's side of the family better. The one that that lives in Houston that we will see. Can you please? Yeah. This will be easier in Sunshine Islands, I promise. It's just annoying because the animals are like walking around and then like you can't like use the D-pad too. Walk around, so yeah, it makes it frustrating to take care of your animals because you're trying to like brush them or milk them and then they like walk away from you. But yep, let's go to the festival. We don't have a horse, but we can talk to the spectators and get some friendship boost with them. I told this story in the first take, but it got fucked up by the power outage, so I'll tell it again. But when I was in first grade, I went to hippotherapy where they like taught me how to like ride and take care of a horse, and I would like go every like Wednesday. Alright. I love how we can just interact with people from a distance. That's actually pretty helpful. Like, see how far I am from Vaughn? I can still, like, talk to him. Huh. Sorry, I'm thinking of something stupid. But yeah, and like after I rode the horse, I would have to like draw something out of like a box, and whatever I drew out of the box, that's what I would do to take care of the horse. I think she was a brown horse and her name is like Dolly. And then I remember this one incident where like I was on the horse mounted and one of the workers like squeezed my shoe and for some reason that kept making Dolly like rear up like it it was weird. But yeah, I don't blame Vaughn. Riding a horse does feel good, doesn't it? Well, back to work, I guess. Another good thing that's been going on with me lately is I've been working on my on what is currently planned to be my debut book, which it's gonna be my experience with NF1, neurofibromatosis type 1. What? Right now, no. Oh my goodness, 13,000? But yeah, right now I'm just outlining, meaning like, I have like, different, sections, and then, points under like, several points under each section, and it's just very cathartic because, it's been helping me to vent out like, my struggles and my frustrations of like not being understood. Kind of like what I mentioned with my dad like earlier in this video about how he doesn't get, him or my brother, like they just don't get like that I have like sensory issues. So I'm hoping this book will like serve as a message for people. I want it to cater to neurotypical people and like, people in my situation. I want to help neurotypical people be more like, kinder and empathetic and considerate, but I want to help, people in my situation or like in a similar situation. I want to, remind them that they're not alone and, that their struggles are valid. So, yeah. Once I get my bank account, I'm really gonna start cracking down on it. I'm gonna, because like I said, it's just an outline. I will be elaborating on like each point and whatnot. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be buying a refrigerator and kitchen. That's what I did in like the first take, but we all know what happened, so I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I said I was gonna build this bridge, but it's just too expensive. Like I said, once we get to a point where we make a lot of money and like we get lucky enough with like making like money in a small amount of time, then I'll probably do it then. But for now, there's just more important things to put our money towards. I mean, this is pretty important too, but I'd say it's better to focus on the refrigerator and kitchen. Unfortunately, I can't buy the kitchen. I have to buy the refrigerator first. Do I have to wait? Oh! The kitchen. Alright. I was gonna ask if I had to wait a day, but it turns out I can buy them on the same day. You know what? Screw it. I'm buying the big rucksack. Now let's freaking save again, because I'm paranoid thanks to the power outage. Come on, diary, yes. There. There we go. Alright, we got our progress back at least. That's good. There was also a background character named Lloyd who seems to be an obsessive fan of Lana. I don't know if he's here now. But yeah, a bigger rucksack will... Sometimes things just don't automatically stack, so a bigger rucksack will at least let us hold more stuff before we have to go in and manually stack everything. I'll probably start focusing more on freshwater fishing. But saltwater fishing is just more fun because you can, like I said, you can catch pirate treasure in the summer, and then you can catch fish fossils in the fall. They're not worth as much money, but they can still be a pretty big help. Wait, rank S? What? Aw. Huh. Interesting. I hope my dad does tacos tomorrow. I saw hamburger meat out there. But I want to get my hopes up. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting a little bit low on fodder. I may need to go back and get another not batch, but you know what I mean. Okay, the good news is you can kind of push your cowl. Alright. I'll probably buy another cowl eventually, but it's not really needed right now. Ooh, the crop festival. We're either gonna get there at the end of this episode or beginning of next episode. And hopefully my tomato pulls through and I can give it. We have a kitchen, we have... Hold on, let's get through the... Hold on. Okay, never mind. Oh, nice. I can go ahead and make some recipes. Yeah, we do unlock a few recipes. The rice and the bread. Well, the rice and the bread. One frustrating aspect about this game and Sunshine Islands is when you give recipes to, or not recipes, but ingredients to the cafe and diner people, sometimes it ends up being a waste because they end up failing to make a dish with them. It's really weird. It's like you're a freaking chef. Why are you like, this is your job. Why are you acting like this is so new to you? I don't know. I really do not know anymore, guys. Yeah, fall will be helpful because I'm gonna want to either ship my milk or, you know, give it to the cafe or diner chefs. So fall will be helpful because I should be able to forage mushrooms and I can, like, I'm gonna want to ship some of those too, but I can give some to Vaughn. Like, if my cow grows up before fall, I'll probably... Well, no, because he's only on the island 2 days a week, so I can still just save some milk for either shipping or the cafe and diner. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then I can just give him 2 out of 7 for now. Eventually, maybe I will be able to give him porridge, which is, like I said, his favorite. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing much for these next few days. I'm probably just going to, take care of Oreo. And yeah. We'll get to the crop festival and we'll definitely do that, though. If I can. Hopefully my tomato holds out. Because when I was doing... during my Sunshine Islands playthrough, like, the fall crop festival, it didn't work out too well for me because my carrot ended up dying. Can you please stay still so I can brush you? Please. Please. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Yeah, to walk, you just put the the pointer, closer to your character, but you put it, further away to run. I usually do it further away so she can get around quicker. I can get around quicker, she can get around quicker. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'll do some foraging. Maybe water some of my crops. Oh wow, we're only 48 minutes in. Awesome. We still have 15 or 15, 20, we still have a good amount of time we can get stuff done. Yeah, because if you run into your cowl, you'll just run through her for some reason. I know, it's weird. I'll show you what I mean next time we go into the barn. I also want to keep in touch with people because some of them will leave if you don't talk to them for a while or if you don't ship items they like. Natalie, I think she is a permanent resident. But Denny, he's one of the people that will leave. I don't know where he is. It says he's on the beach, but it doesn't say specifically where he is. Unfortunately, we don't get that in this game. We do get that in Sunshine Islands, though. So I do have to keep switching between two maps so I can see the whole map and the specific map. Is he? Denny, where are you? I want to talk to you so you don't leave. Oh, fine. I'll talk to you later. I declare myself queen of this island. Do not worry, Shauna, you shall not feel my wrath. Well, maybe I want to be queen of this island. Ooh, burn. Okay, Denny, hopefully I can talk to him. Like I said, it's 30 days, but I still want to maintain regular conversation. Yeah, but like I said, if we're gonna want to give stuff to the cafe and diner people, we might need like extras, because like I said, they will fail at times. It's frustrating and stupid, but whatever, I guess. And this is a theory, but you can also fail even if you follow the instruction of the ingredients. You can still fail while cooking. I don't know if it's just if it's in this game or if it's only in Sunshine Islands though. But you can also fail while cooking. But I notice it's easier to avoid if you... Yes, see? You can just run through the cowl if you... Like, you just go through the cowl if you run, but if you just walk, you can just push her and corner her so she doesn't get away from your brushing. Okay, I'm gonna save again because I'm really paranoid. Alright. Ooh, more tomatoes already. You know what? I'm gonna... sell this one, because if you leave them on the thing too long, they will die, so... I'll sell that one. And... I'll keep that one for the festival if it makes it. Yeah, I I feel like I need another cowl, to be honest. Yeah, we have enough money. Let's just do it. I, as much as I want to ship the milk, it's probably best to just keep it stored. Buy a cowl. We're gonna buy a cowl. No, I need my cows. I'm not gonna sell them. We'll name you... Milky. Oreo's cuter, but I can't really think of a cute black and white themed name. Alright. Do I already... Okay, yeah, and I'll buy a milker. Because my first cow should be becoming an adult pretty soon. Alright. 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 If I can get to the festival in this episode, that will be a good end, especially if I win. Yeah, the festival should be on the 29th. I have no idea where Denny is. Oh, now it's letting me go in. Yeah, I want to talk to you so you don't leave. Oh yeah, Lana. I have to talk to Lana eventually. Yeah, they don't do this in Sunshine Islands, but in Island of Happiness, like I said, if you ignore a villager and don't ship items they like, they will leave eventually. It's just harder to locate because it just gives you a generic idea of where everyone is. It doesn't like tell you like specifically. Oh yeah, I probably should. Wait. Oh, this is for my. This is my pet. house or whatever. Stable. Dogs and horses. Alright. Sometimes they also like merge together and it's hard to like use the right tool on the right cow. No, Oreo, that was not for you. That was for Milky. There we go. Summer Crop Festival. Yeah, see, I did not get this cutscene the day before the Spring Crop Festival. So I just assumed, like I said, I built the bridge too late. Tomato, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna end it off after we do the festival. Oh yes, more tomatoes already. And yeah, an important tip is to not pick the crop until the day of the festival, because the quality will decrease if you if you do it like the day before. Or, several days before, like, it will decrease, like, the further in advance, more and more the further in advance you do it, so, yeah, don't do that. Wait till the day of the festival. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go back to bed. Alright. Alright, please, please. Okay, good. Thank you for holding out. If it'll let me grab it. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Alright, so hopefully it's of a good quality. Oh my goodness. I forgot to ship some of my tomatoes. Alright. That one's a B. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't feel so good about this, to be honest. B. 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 Aww. Crap. Alright, we'll try. And we'll just ship the other ones later. Yeah, I guess it's easier in Sunshine Islands, because I usually get A fruits if I leave them on the vane for a day or two. No, no, don't fuse together, because I won't be able to... No! Jesus Christ. I wasn't trying to have her graze. I'm trying to push her, corner her so I can brush these ankle biters. Okay, good. I thought the festival was on a Wednesday for some reason. I'm glad it's on a Tuesday instead. We're still preparing for the Harvest Festival. It begins at... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's 9:50. Come on. There. There we freaking go. Yeah. Oh, you're not usually... You don't even like crops, and it's not even a Wednesday or a Thursday. What are you doing here? I'm not gonna win. It's a freaking B crop, not an A crop or an S crop. Oh my god. Oh. I don't feel good about this, guys. That's good. Alright. Yeah, I brought something. Yeah. Yeah. Millium? Oh my god. God spare us all. Alicia, come on. I think you still get wonderful pieces, though, at least. Unless that's only Sunshine Islands. Eggplant. Ha. Huh. You know, is, like, do I need to leave it on the, like, the plant, like, for longer, and then, like, maybe I'll get an A rank? How does that work? I tried. Tarot, I really did. Yeah, Elliot, why did Owen have to come? He doesn't even like vegetables. He's fine. Oh my god. Don't get depressed. It's not the end of the world. Just try harder next time. The winner took better. Screw you, Vaughn. You should not be here. Go away. You're supposed to be out. Like, you're not even supposed to be on this island, first of all. It's not. It's a freaking Tuesday, not a Wednesday or Thursday, and you don't even like vegetables or crops. Oh my god. But I have to judge everyone fairly. Fine. This game, I love this. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I swear to God, I do. And I have a love-hate relationship with Vaughn. Okay, I'm gonna end it off right here, guys. My brain cells are fried. I had a crazy day. I can't stop thinking about this stupid video I watched. I'm done, guys. I'll be back. Hopefully I won't be in such a weird state. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time.